Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday, April 30th, 2026. This is Happy Birthday Month. Boo, gift number 5. It's my rom-com list. It's the top 11 rom-coms of all time. I'm confident in my top 1 through 11, which I've numbered 1 through 11, and I'm kind of confident in my top 12 to 66 list. And my 66 to 111 is going to be changing the most, as it should be. So here's the link to it. I have made it available. I've put it online, and that you can go to this link. And also, not tonight, I don't have time. I really have to. This is number 5. I still have number 6 video to make within the next 40 minutes. But you could go to No Hard Feelings, which is the last one that really super impressed me, with Jennifer Lawrence. I'm posting everything in the comments here, like the full table eventually, because they don't. Anyway, you just look for me here, and I'll just keep updating stuff and all that stuff. It'll be posted, just the whole table. That's fine. That's the other place it is. Okay, bye. So, not yet. I'm going to do that a little bit later. I put a little bit there so far. So I'm just going to read this. The following top 11 rom-coms have no negative gay male influences as follows, in order of importance. No pandering to pedophiles or infantophiles. Example, no sexual innuendo jokes or any other adult-themed discussions between kids and adult male characters, especially in the absence of their parents. That's an automatic disqualification. No cigarette or cigar smoking or references to tobacco products, especially involving kids, teens, or adult females. That's an automatic disqualification. No violence against the male groin area. Example, a woman kneeing a guy in the groin. No serious face slaps or domestic violence themes. No gay male type of misogyny from a non-gay male character. Example, a non-gay man calling a woman a bitch or a whore. No embarrassing public scenes degrading others. No contrived misunderstandings that carry on too long. No references to anal sex for heterosexual couples. No cliche high school party with a lot of underage drinking. And the story and chemistry between the main love interests, rated very cute or cutish for top 11, top 66, or top 11 rankings respectively, are timeless, rendering the movie watchable even years later. Movies with good chemistry between the love interests and a good story, but where the romance is not the main theme or where there is more drama than comedy, are not considered true rom-coms and are only allowed in the cutish top 67 through a 111 category for now, until better true rom-coms can knock these movies off the list. It's just happening that way. That's fine. Hallmark rom-coms are generally not reviewed for inclusion in this top 111 list, as they are a specific type of rom-com that, although never DQ'd for any of the above rom-com no-nos, they usually fail on the most important aspect of a rom-com for me, which is a feeling that I would like to watch the movie again a few years later based on the story and chemistry between the love interests. I don't mind it. There was actually 3 of them. The Wedding Veil series, all 3 of them are on my top 66 to 111 list. So they're on here. Not for now, I have so many rom-coms to review, I'm not purposely reviewing them. Though they could, so that's all. On the timeless, okay, let's just, I only have like 6 minutes. I seriously have to stop this in 6 minutes. So what I'm going to do is just scroll through. And before I do this, I'm going to explain that there was a movie called The Intern. And I just loved the Robert De Niro character. I loved his interaction with Anne Hathaway in this movie. And it just broke my heart that it was automatically DQ'd for pedophile stuff, and I will just get into that later. I mean, just trust me. I don't have time to do that today. I will a little bit later. But and it's written here exactly what it is. Okay, so that'll help. But there's patterns and things. But there was a slight love interest, at least. That's kind of a love interest that isn't romantic that way, but I just like that relationship. And I think that people who like the movies that I like, or the movies like these top 10, will like The Intern that way. So instead of just having a list and then 1 through 11 and then the disqualified ones, I actually, the most important ranking for the two different type of people this list is for. The one are the people like me who just want to see the good chemistry ones, and then the other list is for like streaming executives. I'm telling you in the future what movies, even with good chemistry, are going to be kind of, they're just going to have a stigma to them. There's going to be some stuff in it that I'm missing. Like there's going to be some pedophilia references that I'm missing that is going to make the movie bad, and tobacco references. And I'm not deleting them to make people delete them. I'm just saying in the future, this is a future, again, hey baby girl, this is a future list. This list is going to be timeless. Like I think I'm picking rom-coms that are going to survive this big transition we're going through. Okay, where gay men kind of run the propaganda and the movies in a lot of ways, and the way you see it is in the smoking and in these references and things like that, and they're just not going to be cute, you know. So the movie The Intern did not. This is an example of it where I say they're knocked out. So I just put, I didn't. It wasn't very cute, but I ranked it. The first ranking I do is the chemistry, regardless of whether it's whatever it is, and the chemistry in the little romance that went on between Robert De Niro and this masseuse, that's enough. That's rom-com enough for me. So it's on the list somehow, and the chemistry there, and also the chemistry with, I'm just cheating a little bit, but I just categorized it as very cute for anybody looking for this kind of movie to watch. I categorized it as very cute, and then I actually, instead of disqualifying it, I think I moved it down to the 111 list because the romance wasn't the main part. So there's a disqualification, and then there's a moving down moving down a ranking. So this is what I did because I want to make sure that the movie isn't punished just for not making the romance the main part. I mean, Walk in the Clouds, that's not, well, the romance was the main part, but it's a serious. So Walk in the Clouds, I want people to see that. It's just not a rom-com. So I categorize it as very cute, and then I move it down a notch. Anyway, I've got 3 minutes. The way it's very well planned for anybody who wants to see. I'm just going to run through it first, and then we'll go through and I'll show you the very cute versus cute. But anyway, what happens with The Intern is, it's in cute. It's not, there's very cute, which is my top 11 list, and then there's cute. So if you search my list for cute, The Intern will show up, and you will like that movie. But keep in mind that there's pedophile references in it, and it will be on my disqualification list. But my disqualification list is very particular. You'll see they are disqualified from cute, they're disqualified from cutish, they're disqualified from top, So you can go to the disqualification list and find cute movies. I don't want to completely put them on the disqualification list so that nobody looks at them. Search my list for cute, and you will find cute movies, and then there'll be a note saying why it's disqualified. So that's how this is working here. Okay, so I'm really trying to be fair, and I'm really trying to be consistent, but we're going to do the top 11. To be on my top 11 list, all these qualifications, there cannot be a single note here. Any note here, and you can't be on my top 11 list. And that's what killed me about the, what was it? I just did it. I forgot the title of it, the Jennifer Lawrence. I was trying so hard to put it on the top 11, but they did have a reference to anal sex to a heterosexual couple at one point, and I had to move it down a notch. So it's going to be on this list. I forget where it is. Let me find it. It's called No Hard Feelings. So just as an example, if you're looking for very cute chemistry, just a great story. I really thought it was cute. You could always search very cute, and it's top 11. In chemistry, it's top 11 potential, basically. But it's moved down a notch for a heterosexual anal sex reference when bratty teens on the beach shout at a skinny dipping Feldman and Lawrence, fuck her in the butt. Okay, I hope this doesn't disqualify me. But when they shout that, that's kind of unnecessary. That's the gay men put that in there. You could shout a million things that isn't freaking, So it makes me wonder why that is in there. I don't think it's funny to have. It is funny for now, but later we're gonna find out. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. We gotta finish this. Okay, all right. So that's just an example of what I'm describing here. So I'm gonna run through real fast. You can just go to here. Anyway, it's online. And okay, so there's top 66, top 12 to 66. These are all either cute to begin with, or they were very cute and moved down a notch. So, and I'm very confident, and they're in alphabetical order because I cannot do one, two. I cannot do that. I'm having a hard time deciding even what's. And then there's a top 66 rom-coms alphabetically, with the exceptions listed in the notes. The following top 67 to 111 rom-coms have no apparent gay male influences as follows. It has all this stuff, and that's it. So basically, the notes will tell you. So these are all very cute. I don't think they're very. I think they're either cute. They were top 66, and they were moved down a notch for a few embarrassing scenes, or because they were not, because the romance wasn't the central character, or whatever. So these are the top 66. You notice I have High School Musical in here. I haven't even, just to tell you the truth, I haven't viewed 207 and 208, though I know from that there's no drinking, no any of that stuff. And just because High School Musical, this is more teeny, this is weird. This is probably going to be some of the first stuff that gets knocked off. I'm going to watch it, but I heard Musical 2 and 3 were better than 1, and 1 is fine for now. I'd rather very safely have no smoking. So something that might be a little more cute in chemistry might be knocked off the list instead of this, because I really do want to value the damn movies that don't have, especially a High School Musical one, where it's high school students, and they don't have the typical stinking, the high school party with underage drinking crap. That's in almost every rom-com, and it's just, you get tired of that high school. You get tired of that crap. And I call it gay male influence because, of course, gay males are going to push drugs. They're going to push drinking, anything that gets people's inhibitions down to so that they could be fooled into having anal sex with them. And it's all gay stuff. Anyway, okay, so that's my top 111 list. Now, movies not on the top 11 list and why. So these were all not on the list. They were either disqualified, moved off, or they never made they never made even the chemistry list to begin with. Okay, so very cute. These were very cute potential top rom-coms, DQ'd from the top 111 list, disqualified, and these break my heart. But it's fine because the 11 there are just as good. There's nothing here that's better than the 11 that are there. That's good news. Okay, like 10 Things I Hate About You, 50 First Dates. Oh my God, all these break my freaking heart. Especially like 500 Days of Summer. I just did that one last week because I hadn't viewed it for a while. And then I go back and view it, and all of a sudden I see some really obvious pedophilia kind of stuff going on. And I just had to DQ it, and it killed me. But a lot of stuff might be DQ'd later when I go through it. Okay, Bros. Okay, oh, these are all. So these are really good rom-coms, you guys. These are really, you're going to enjoy these if you enjoy my top 11 list. So there you go. You just have to search very cute on my list, okay? And then now we have cute. These are not quite as good, but they're still really good rom-coms, and they were DQ'd, okay? A Star is Born, and I say why. These are cute and they're okay, but they're all disqualified as well for all these other reasons. Or yeah. So these are really fun, and some of them aren't. I mean, yeah, and this is like the really important list. This is longer than the actual list. These are like 400, 300 long or something. Goodbye Girl. So, oh, by the way, these are all going to be removed before I post them to the YouTube comment, because these are just rankings that came off of like Netflix and elsewhere. Oh, okay. These are movies that just came off of. These are just comments that they were categorized as rom-com when they weren't. I'm gonna just delete all this. This is just for me because the new list is me. I'm telling you what is a rom-com and what isn't. If it's on my top 1 through 66 list, it is a true rom-com. Like, I couldn't believe they were calling some of these things rom-com when they were actually dramatic, or dramatic when they were actually rom-coms. So this is just all going to disappear. I just didn't have time to do it. All the 7.5 were like the rankings and then what they were called, and I'm going to throw all that out. That was just for me, and it was just interesting that just so you know, these guys rank it according to what okay. This is that, and then movies that did not make the initial chemistry cut, and a lot of them will say did not finish. I just didn't bother. I didn't have time to, I just boom. And this in alphabetical order. not and there's some good ones in here too, and I want to be fair. I could go back and find them and see, but I was either impatient or whatever. Movies to review. Now, I was discouraged for a while because I would say top 200 rom-coms, and I would search it, and then it would be IMDb list, and then you look at it, and Pretty Woman was like number 200, and then they had, like, I would say, oh, like 150 of them, 75% of them were movies before, like movies that had smoking in it. It was so, I'm not reviewing anything before 1980, 1970, all black and white, every single one of them has smoking in it. I have Pillow Talk, which I like to review because it had a lot of smoking in it, but it is very cute. There's a couple of them that I salvaged, and they're okay, but I'm not going to start. That's way later in the future. I'm going to start looking at those movies, but I viewed a couple of them, and they're so I don't want to rewatch them, and they're horrible. So the thing that encouraged me was I went to YouTube and I was watching a rom-com, and then on the side they had all these recommended free rom-coms. Most of these were from that list. These are all free, and I just made a list of 111 that I still have to review. But I was getting discouraged when I reviewed all 200 from the other list because they were horrible. And I was going, there's no more lists. I should have started with this list. This is going to be a much more promising list because the surprise movie, the surprise that's like, it's independent and you never even heard about it and it wasn't promoted. And yet it's like super good chemistry. There's going to be some more in here, people. Watch out. I have 100 to review. And I was going to finish like putting at least the name of the main characters in here. And I haven't done that. The year and the list, and I have to do that too. So, all right. So I'll show you real fast. 36. Oh, so watch. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to say, what is very cute? Look at this. So, of course, everything here is going to be very cute. No comment. But look, there are some, here's the top 6. Here's some that were very cute that were moved down a notch. Hitch, because of the groin shot. It's complicated because he called his wife a bitch. They had to be moved down a notch. The slap in the face. So these are oh, no hard feelings, oh, very cute, oh, that killed me that I couldn't get in on. Actually, I was looking for some excuse because I didn't want to decide which one of these top 11 would be off. I'm having a hard time with that, so I was actually glad to be able to disqualify that one. I know that's horrible. Okay, and then yeah, so this is what you do. Look for the very cutes. There aren't very many. They're not but look at the very cutes that were disqualified, and that's that. Did you see all those very cutes? Bill Murray, whatever. Okay, so, and then you just search my list for cutes if you want some. Actually, cute, very cute might show up in that. What do I do for cute? I think you have to put top 66 is a better search. Top 66 is better. So everything on my, oh, Elizabethtown. Okay. It's already a mistake. What? Wait. Cutish. Why is this showing up? Oh, James. Oh, no. Oh. What am I? Okay, so these are all the top 66 that were moved down to the top 111 list are in green. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm done. All right, and then, so, okay, that's it. Living my best life, and I'm putting this up right now. Shit, I've got 5 minutes to do the other thing. That's fine. Bye. Living my best life. Everything's going to be okay. Hang in there, everybody. And Godspeed to everybody coming out the other end in one piece. PIECE and PEAC. Bye. And the link is going to be here, and I'm going to talk more about this later. Bye.